So I want you, I don't know if I can get, I don't know if you guys can see this, but look, all these telephone wires, like what if, like we're kind of like pack rats right now, holding on to a lot of stuff, and all these wires will come down and we'll just have cell phones, and the cell phone industry is going to boom probably. And we have to be careful not to jump on every bandwagon of, what's it called, the electronic realm. For example, okay, they're talking about putting chips in people's hands and then them waving their hands over, or, you know, to pay, buy and sell. You don't want to jump on that bandwagon. That's altering your body. Same thing as the tattooing. Don't alter your bodies, you see. So you don't want to do that, you know. Did you know at Whole Foods they did it so that you don't even have to put a chip in your hand? You can just wave your hand over that device without a chip and buy and sell that way. I'm like, they just took away their excuse to do that to you guys, you know. Do you want to keep walking with those people that want to do those things? So anyways, but one day all of these, you know, these telephone wires will be removed, so we're not spiritual pack rats. We're not being pack rats in the spirit, and all of those wires can be recycled. And then that will help restore the environment. Even it'll and it should be really beautiful when you can look out and not have anything clogging your views. Only you just have to convince everyone who sees that as a nostalgia. But you know, that's the problem. If you ever become a minimalist, you have to overcome nostalgia. Because you're holding on, you have an item. You're like, this reminds me of my grandpa, I can't get rid of it. Well, it's not your grandpa. Get rid of it. So, I don't know. So that's what makes me laugh. But what else was it? Like, oh, like one of my sisters, she wanted my mom's necklace, and she was like, it was my miraculous medal, and I was like, no, it reminds me of my mom, you can't have that. And Mother Rose was like, just give it to her. I was like, that reminds me of my mom. I can't have wrestling about it. And I was like, then I felt bad for not giving it to her, because this is like, it's a miraculous medal. It's not my mom. It just reminds me of my mom. I'm like, how can I get rid of that? It reminds me of my mom, you know? So, I ended up buying her own, and her whole family, because, like, you know, but it's a Protestant family, so they have to approve of that gift for her. So I just gave them all, like, a cluster of them. But, yeah, so they're really cool. They even agreed to let me pray for them at Lourdes, so I love that family. I love that side of my family now. They're my in-laws, so, and I'm telling you, like, I put them down on the altar of Lourdes. They went from poverty, and now they look so well. Like, they were in poverty, and now they're, like, moving on up. I'm like, wow, you know, so it's a big testimony. So I really encourage you guys to go on that altar of Lourdes and pray with everyone. Pray every day. So I was just saying about I was like Carlos. I don't know how to say his last name, but he was like he's one of the patron saints of technology, and I'm just thinking about that stuff, and I'm like, I'm telling you, this could be so much more eco-friendly and so much more humanity-friendly. Because people are like, what eco-friendly what? No, humanity-friendly, that's what we mean when we say eco-friendly. Like, this is a humanitarian and eco-friendly effort, you know, to heal us, to heal the environment. But the only thing I say as far as cell phone goes, you need to get Faraday bags to protect yourself from cancer. Because if you use a Faraday bags to cover your phones at night, cover your, just cover those little things, routers, cover your routers, but don't wrap it because you could cause a fire, but just gently drape Faraday fabric over that, and, you know, do it in a way that won't cause a fire, so. But it'll protect you guys from cancer, and I know people who feel like TIs, they would need Faraday fabric over their routers to feel better. A lot of spiritual people feel off with the new technology, And they're like, oh, this affects me, you know, I feel it, you know, I feel the energy from it, and they're really sensitive to that. So I will let y'all know, Faraday fabric, so just cover it at night, cover it when you feel weird, you know, so. But, and that'll protect you, that'll protect the environment, it'll protect bees, it'll protect, and it'll just, you know, so. Oh, I have a cool idea too. Support your tree farmer, your tree farmers that farm for paper. Because that way people don't have to go out into Amazon and cut down trees, and your local tree guy doesn't have to go out as often. No, it just protects people. You know, definitely help those tree farmers. And we have a really cool charity out. It's 2 Christian charities. There's a Catholic one and just a regular Christian one, all denominational. I like the idea of changing non-denominational to all denominational, or like Catholic meaning all denominational. Or like changing the Catholic Church to just Christian headquarters or something. That's what it's supposed to be, because that's the original church, you know. So alright, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me know what you think about that stuff. So may everyone blessed with love and through the blood of Yeshua HaMashiach. I just want to put those ideas out for people so that those ideas might blossom and grow. And always think about our future kids, okay? Don't think we're here and no one else, you know, and always think about the future of our kids, okay? Oh, Justin's calling. Alright, bye guys.